Microsoft Visio tutorial for beginners. How to use Visio in general. Hello guys, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I will be showing you how to use Microsoft, like maybe one of the biggest programs, like underrated programs ever, which is Visio. And of course, generally, I will show you guys how to create, how to access everything, and of course, how to just go ahead and do whatever you want with the program. So maybe we should just go on and start our journey with Visio. So for that, as you can see, this is the beginning screen. Don't let the language fool you guys. Even though it's not English, this is basically the same as everything. Even though the language changes, the places of things do not change. So I can just get one of the empty ones to show you guys and say create. And when I create, as you can see, of course we'll go ahead, and this is one of the basic diagrams or whatever, or this is an empty one. For you guys, I will get a basic diagram so I can show you how everything works easier. Of course, if you are using a desktop link, you may have to specify the specific type. But of course, other than that, let's say you are using Visio. First of all, the first thing you have to do is create, arrange, and connect shapes. To create a diagram, you can drag shapes from the stencil in the shapes window to the canvas and connect them. There are several ways to connect the shapes and everything, but the simplest way is the connect, of course, arrows, auto connect arrows. Let's take up a few squares here, maybe some ellipses, some rectangles on the corner, some parallels. I will take some random shapes here. You will see how I use this later. I will take some items that I can connect later, and we will use all of these items prolifically. You will see all of it turn out when I actually use them. Of course, you can even take stuff like that, make them big, smaller, like this. Of course, after you drag your items onto the corners, of course, let's say you got all the items you need. Now you need to connect them. Of course, for this to work, we will go ahead and of course, after we touch it like that, you can even arrange the way it's cut and everything. And of course, from there, you can also drag all your shapes onto the canvas by themselves. And how to connect the things. Let's say we just got them all like this. Maybe even like this. But how do I connect them? As you can see at the top, there's a connector button. There's the, of course, lining tool, the connector at the top. And if I use that, I will be able to connect everything like this on the corners, in the middle, in whichever side I actually need. Just like this. You can connect everything needed. Everything can get intertwined, interconnected. Maybe not like that, but more like this. Yes, exactly. And of course, the more you do it, the more, of course, bigger and bigger it will get. You need to adjust the lines and everything. You may need to make it bigger. You may need to make it smaller. You can adjust all of that. You can make it a straight line even. If you want, you can change the shape. It all depends. And of course, it will all change based on what you want to do. Let's say you did all of that. But now I need to add text to shapes and to my connectors. First of all, I will select the shape, right? I've selected it. I will select the shape. And of course, the moment I do that, I can start typing now. I will say this is the test 1 shape and leave it there. Maybe like make it a little bigger. It looks a little small. Let's make it a little bigger, like that. And of course now it's named. If I want, I can just make this like that. I can name it connector 1 and even make it that big. Now, of course, as you can see by double clicking, you can name everything and everything you actually want. I can go on. I want to like make this handle the cut like this so it looks different. You can change this cut like that. You can handle their shapes differently. You can make that plus a little thicker and everything you want. Of course, the more you do this, the more everything will get intertwined and interconnected. And after that, you will be able to customize it. You can apply themes. You can add backgrounds. You can apply a border or title to the diagrams. Of course, it all depends on what you want to do. If you go to the design button here, you can change them like visually, stylistically, colorfully. For example, I like this one. I kind of like it. Or I can pick up something like that one. Maybe something like this. I like purple. Why not? I can pick up a theme. Or I can add a background. I can go on here. I say add a page, for example. Of course, I will go on to design again. And from the design, I will get backgrounds like this. Now let's try it here, right? I will add that background here. And as you can see, if I use a background like that, I would be able to just go on. Let's delete that page. And let's delete that page as well. Oh, I accidentally deleted that background page. We will add it back again. And now it's proper. And of course, I can do any kind of edit I want on this one as well. Of course, it's like interchangeable and everything. But of course, the biggest thing is like you will see it here. That's like the proper part of it all. Let's put this on to America. Let's put this on the south part of the America. And maybe something like this. Like even if you like want to take things like that, you can put them on different countries even. And of course, make it look however you want. You can like make it into anything you want. And of course, the last thing, like one of the cutest thing you can do is apply a border or title to a Visio diagram. Of course, it's still in the design. You would say borders and titles here, and you would be able to maybe add something like this or like this. You can like choose any type you want. I already have one, so like I don't need anything else. But of course, if you don't want to like make your own, or like if you care about that much more, you would have to go choose that individually. And of course, I'm sure after this video, you guys would be able to do whatever you want. And of course, after everything is done, you will just go on to here and say save. And of course, onto your PC or desktop, you can save it wherever you want. And this video was generally it. I hope this video helped you guys. And if it did, don't forget to give us a like and maybe even subscribe to our channel. But in any other case, I hope to see you guys in the next video as well. Have a great day and goodbye.